Today is day 3 of the 100-day Homelab challenge. As you probably know if you watched last step of this challenge, I wanted to host a simple blog. The goal of today is to publish the website I made yesterday. Until now, that website was only available on my local network, so let me show you how to make it accessible from anywhere. So let's make a quick briefing. Right now, I have a WordPress server installed on my Raspberry Pi, plugged into my ISP router. So I can only access this from my laptop or any other device on my local network. The really basic way of how I can do it is by simply opening the port 80 on my router and forwarding it directly to the Pi. The advantage of this solution is that it's really simple. The drawback is that it's not really secure and you need to type my IP address directly to access the blog. One way we could give a real address to my blog is by using a DNS. To make things a little bit more secure, instead of forwarding a port to my Pi, I will move my Pi to a specific zone on the other side of my router firewall called the DMZ. But I wanted to go a bit further. I didn't want to expose my IP address to the outside world, so I've used another service called Cloudflare. Cloudflare is a CDN, a content delivery network. It exposes my website on their server instead of mine. That way, it will be available from anywhere in the world, and what really matters for me, it will use their IP address instead of mine. Another benefit of this kind of service is that it's going to cache the heavy resources so that it loads faster for the end user. One other advantage of a service like Cloudflare is that it protects my website from common attacks like a distributed denial of service. But I wanted to go a little bit further. One way I could make my website a little bit more secure is by using HTTPS instead of HTTP. In this state, the user could access my website using HTTPS using the certificate provided by Cloudflare. But between the Cloudflare server and my server, it was just using plain HTTP. It was causing some issue with some of the WordPress redirect, for example for editing an article. I also wanted to make it a little bit more secure, so I used an SSL certificate signed by Let's Encrypt, generated by a little script called certbot. Once done, I could change the WordPress config to use HTTPS instead of HTTP and redirect any HTTP calls to HTTPS. And voila, my blog is up and running and you can access it right now. So what's next? Right now, my Pi is just dangling around on the side of my ISP router, and I think I found a way to make it look a lot nicer. See you in the next video. Bye.